Joined now at the intermission by Breton Eagles defenseman, sometimes forward, I guess we can say, Logan Kelly-Murphy. Logan, I guess we'll start off. What are your thoughts on the team and the season thus far for you heading into this Quebec road trip?
It's been pretty good so far. We've had a lot of success, and we just got to keep doing what we're doing, and we'll be successful.
You come in as an 18-year-old free agent coming into the junior A ranks. How did you come into being a member of the Eagles? When did you first catch their eye?
Played last year in Campbellton, and over this summer I got a call from Jonathan Murphy. He invited me out, so I showed up and just earned my spot.
Reading up on you, another PEI defenseman in the league who's had a lot of success is Jordan Spence, someone who wasn't drafted originally. Now he's NHL drafted. How much of an inspiration is that for you? Was he a friend of yours as well?
What Jordan did was great. We played together on provincial teams, and in midget too. We played on the same team with the Charlottetown Pride. What he did was phenomenal and very impressive for someone to come into the league and put up the points he did, work his way up to getting drafted in the NHL.
Leaves the way for players like yourself. If you're overlooked at first, you still have a chance to make it later down the road. I was looking back at your midget stats. You had 70 penalty minutes your last year at midget. Were you an aggressive player at that level?
Yeah, I kind of had the role. I was never really one for getting many points, but especially in midget, I was one of the bigger bodies, I guess. Had to use that to my advantage.
Well, it worked out, obviously, and that was with your 16-year-old season. You play 17 at Junior A. Walk us through that decision, because you could go back to midget, I guess, but you decided to play Junior A instead. Tell us about that.
It was a big decision. We were moving away from home for the first time, too, so that had a big influence on what I decided to do, but I felt personally that playing in such a high level with bigger men and stronger opponents too, that'd be most beneficial for myself.
Yeah, I don't know if people realize that it's obviously a step down from major junior, but still being a younger player in that league is not easy. How challenging is that as a young player to fight for your ice time in that league?
It was hard, but you just got to focus on doing the little things right, game in and out.
Your team goes to the final last year. Obviously, it didn't work out as you would have liked, but how much experience did you get from that playoff run?
A lot. We've faced off against the Edmonton Blizzard in the first round, and then Summerside Western Capitals in the second round. They're two very good teams last year, and we relied a lot on our top guns last year too in playoffs. Had to earn my ice time, especially during playoffs. You
this year played up front a bit just because of the way the lineup has worked out. Had you ever done that before? And tell us about that experience.
No. One summer in spring hockey, I played forwards, but that was about it.
Did you like it? I mean, I'm sure you're more comfortable in the blue line.
Yeah, it's pretty fun actually. It's enjoyable. You get more room to skate and carry the puck too in the offensive zone.
Does that change how you play when you drop back to being a defenseman? Is that going to change your mindset a little bit now that you have that experience?
A little, maybe. Trying to focus on what I'd normally do. I don't want to change my style of play that much just because I was up front for a bit, but it did maybe a bit of confidence with carrying the puck.
Before this road trip, Jeremy Langlois was out because he was away at the World Under-17s. Now Adam McCormick is out for a couple of games at least. How different is it for you now? You're maybe shouldering a little bit more responsibility. You feel that pressure?
No, I just don't try to think about it too much. I'm just trying to do what I do best, I guess. Just be strong defensively over the next couple games, and it'll work out, I guess.
And you also have earned yourself some penalty killing time. Is that something you enjoy, and how much does that mean to you to be given that responsibility by your coach?
I'm very happy that they trust me on the penalty kill, and it's kind of been something I take pride in throughout my, I guess you call it my career.
Sure.
I've always been on the penalty kill with teams I've been on, so it's pretty comfortable for me.
Lastly, I'll ask, if somebody hadn't seen you, how would you describe yourself as a player?
Kind of a defense-first defenseman.
Well, fans have enjoyed watching that thus far, I think, Logan. Best of luck the rest of the season. Thanks for this.
Thank you very much.
That's Logan Kelly-Murphy joining us at the intermission. You're listening to Carstar, Breton Eagles Hockey, 1270 CJCB.